Hi, today I'm going to talk about what do you do in an emergency situation where your power goes out, you have um, no propane, if you use propane, then you have no electricity. How are we going to heat water? How are we going to cook? Well, as you can see, I have two pans up there. Um, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a very simple way to make a more or less wood fireplace that you can use. You can do this outside if you dig a hole in the ground and just put your wood there. You can do it. But what if you live in an apartment and all you have to burn is like your, I don't know, your telephone books? Then if you can go outside, you can do this. Now you're going to need two things: one larger pan and one smaller pan. As you can see, I have two pans up there. And you're going to need some metal clothes hangers. And a way to strip the wire insulation off the clothes hangers. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to strip these off, and then I will come back and I'll show you what to do next. It's real simple. Okay, here we go. Now the one thing you want to make sure is you get off all the insulation. I did not have to untwist the clothes hangers at all. Now what you do, take your bigger pan. This is going to be for your paper, your wood, whatever you need in this pan. I did take the handles off. Now this is not the best pan to do this in. I do not like using coated pans, but in an emergency where you have to boil water, right now they have that huge Arctic blast over there on the East Coast. It's like minus 50. Pipes are freezing. You still have to have water. Even if you get snow from outside, you do not eat snow. You still have to melt it. And if you're in an apartment, you know, this is fine. You can light this on fire outside your door, boil some water real quick, and go back in. But you need these. You lay them like this, so your pan can sit on top. And let me show you. Just like that. And you can have your fire going on the inside pan and heating your water on the outside pan. Now of course I did take the handle off the other pan too, because well, the handles are plastic on the pans I have and they would melt. um, when you cut the insulation off of your clothes hangers, if you have metal clothes hangers, be extremely careful. If you do not have clothes hangers, you can always find just some metal piping or something to set on top. You just have to make sure they don't move. So that will help with your cooking. How about water storage? A lot of people don't think about that until something happens, and by the time it happens, they're in trouble. Most people are not preppers. Most people are not prepared. I'm going to show you how to store some water, even some snow, with things you may have in your home right now. Alright, what I have two things that I want to show you. These are just regular freezer bags. Now I already have one out over there. Unfortunately, I'll have to move the camera and to get more like the sink area. and most people have, trash bags. Um, when I was in Texas, me and my girlfriend, the power was constantly always going out. So I would always fill up my bathtub. Unfortunately, the power went out so much, it rusted a hole through my bathtub. So when we moved here to Montana, we had, a shower. In the last apartment we were in, here there's a shower bathtub. So in an emergency, I could always fill up the bathtub. But what are you going to do if everything's frozen right now, or if your pipes break, or you have no way to store water? I do have a 5-gallon bucket. A lot of people, in fact most people don't, they don't even think about it until it's too late. If you have trash bags, you can store water for toilet use. Normally you do not want to store water for drinking out of a trash bag. A trash bag will hold a pretty good amount of water before it breaks. If all you have is a shower, you can, put snow in the trash bag, fill it up as full as you can get it, set it in your shower and let it melt. For drinking water, if you're using snow, then you have to boil that water, you have to filter that water. First thing, get a t-shirt or a paper towel, a coffee filter. Let that snow melt, run it through that filter. You have to take any sediments out. And let me show you what I'm talking about with these and with the trash bag. I already have some over here. As you can tell, here's the top down here now. I don't know if you can see that. The seal's right here. Oh, where my hand is down here. And here's the bottom. Alright, I just flip that around. Always use something that you use with food to store your water in. Alright. Now this trash bag could actually hold more water than this, but before I do anything else, we also have to talk about hygiene. So let me get something. I'll be right back. Okay, now I'm fixing to talk about hygiene. If you're without water and power, hopefully everybody over there on the East Coast is doing well. I understand like that major cold front where it's like minus 50 degrees that's hitting some people right now. You still need to keep clean. You can melt snow. If you have trash bags, fill them up as full as you can get them. Stick them in your shower, stick them in your garage, stick them somewhere where the warmth will start melting that. Once you get your water, once again, you can store water numerous ways. Pots, pans, trash bags can be stored and used water for toiletries and bathing. What I did was I took the small 1 gallon. Midnight, get down. Midnight. He's midnight. Oh, great. Yeah, Midnight's just, he's being nosy. He just got off my bed. He's been on it all day. But once again, showers. How are you going to get a shower? How are you going to flush the toilet? Well, those are 2 simple answers. One, as long as you have some form of tape. I don't care if it's electrical tape. I don't care if it's scotch tape, masking tape, duct tape, and some type of needle. I don't know if you can see this. Maybe not. It is a small needle. Alright. Now you can see here, I put some electrical tape on this bag of water. And what I'm going to do is you can take it, you can hang this in your shower by the top, right here, by the corners, tie something around the corners, flip it over your shower pipe that holds your shower head on. And I'm going to do this in the sink because I really don't want water everywhere. Use your needle, poke some small holes into the bag. I don't know if you can see the water coming out, but it's not shooting out a whole lot. That is a way for you to get a shower. You can use trash bags the exact same way if you do not have freezer bags. If you have the zip sandwich bag, the zip on the top, the small ones, you can also store water in them. How about flushing the toilet? It's actually pretty easy. You just need an empty coffee can. Once your snow melts, your water melts, you know, your snow melts, or you just have water put back, you just scoop water out into your coffee can. After you do your business, scoop the water out of your trash bags or your tote or whatever you have your water in, and then just pour it straight directly in the bowl like that, and that will force a flush. Anyway, this is how to basically get water and survive with common items you have. Hopefully you have everything. If you have metal hangers, a couple of pots, you can melt and sterilize your water, boil it. You can actually cook food this way. Now I understand you will have to be outside to do it this way because you will be using wood, paper, basically whatever you can find for your fire. But it will help you boil water, sterilize, and so you can have clean drinking water. And like I said, if you need a shower, fill up that trash bag all the way full of snow. Get as much snow as you can. Stick it in your shower, you know, tie it up, stick it in your shower and let it melt. That'll give you some water. And I hope this helps y'all out and gives you an idea about what to do during an emergency of how to cook, get water. If you have access to snow, you can get water. If you have access to a river, you can get water. Just make sure you filter that first. Once that water is melted from snow, filter it through something, a t-shirt, something, to get any sediments out, and then boil it. This shows you how to make a makeshift temporary shower out of household things. Like I said, you can use the trash bag for the shower. You know, you can always just tie the trash bag over the top of where your shower head is. But personally, I already had the little bag. It was just easier. And you can use electrical tape, duct tape, any type of tape to help that bag keep from ripping. That'll give you a makeshift shower. Alright, that's it for this one. I hope all the audio picked up, since I was way over on the other side of the, well, our apartment is not that big, but I also had the washer going. So I hope everything picked up. I'll check this. If it's good, I'll upload it, and hopefully this helps you out. Alright, everybody have a good one, and stay safe over there on the other side of the country. Bye.